Sly Dunbar of Sly and Robbie fame. Sly was a friend to me. Um, I think they call him Sly because he was a disciple of Sly Stone, but I've been wrong about names before. I've had nothing to confirm that. But the thing that gave me a hint was when I listened to It's a Family Affair by Sly Stone, and I listened to Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, produced by Sly and Robbie. The drum beat has a similar move to it, just like Family Affair. So I just assumed that he's a disciple of Sly Stone. He was also a disciple of Berry Gordy. He talked a lot about his approach to life and such, and his approach to producing. Sly had a way of producing where he would sit and listen to you and watch you, observe how you talk, observe how you think, how you move your arms and how you move your shoulders. And after a while, he'd work out the right sound that he would give to you. That's how meticulous he was. To me, that's how Einstein used to think, very slowly and very deliberately. This slow thought brought him Grammy nominations. It brought him Billboard Top 10 awards. So I would think that this man is tending towards being a genius. What confirmed that he's a genius was that when he was a boy, 14 years old, a guy was showing off that he's going to come first in the Spanish exam. This is something I learned from Sly. Sly, just quiet as usual, destroyed the Spanish exam, and Sly came first. Then Sly picked up his things and left school. He told his mother, I'm going to do drumming from now on. His mother was delighted. And it's very hard to become a studio musician at a young age. If you're very good, you make it to the studio when you're in your 20s. That's if you play very clean and very sharp and very clear. Sly was playing in the studio at age 14. He even told the elder musicians what songs he thought would be a hit and what songs he didn't think would be a hit. He told the elder musicians when he was 15 that the song Double Barrel would be an international hit. And the elder musicians rejected him and mocked him and said, no, you can't tell that, you can't tell what's going to be a hit, son. You have to wait until the people decide. And Double Barrel was a hit. It was an international hit. And that's why I say this man is a genius. How can a drummer become famous? We know about singers, but this man became famous as a drummer. He spoke to God. I'll always thank him for helping me to restore my faith in prayer. And that's what he did. He prayed. He said, I don't think I'm the greatest drummer, but God brought me here. And I thank Sly for that. Sly was, I didn't mean this as a joke, but Sly was like a godfather to me. He was. I've experienced many deaths in recent times, and I must say, Sly's passing has created a feeling similar to when my father passed. And that's why I say he was like a godfather to me. I actually once asked him to write a recommendation for me. This is my recommendation letter, and this is my letter from Sly. And this is where I found out his name is Lowell Fillmore Dunbar. That's when I discovered that. And that's his signature there. And anybody who wants a signature, I'm not selling it, I'm keeping it. And I'll also say that Sly read my comic book. I just want to interject that I auditioned to join this crew 4 times in my life. I failed, and the 4th time I made it. At which point Sly said, Andrew improved 300%. I was so glad for that. Sly read my comic book that I had created it when I was 7 years old. I created this comic book character, and as a grown man I decided to write a story with it so that somebody would know that this person existed in my mind. So Sly took one of these and he said, "That's a great story, Andrew. It's called The Cat." And Sly, in his thinking that he does, he said, "Andrew, your name is Andrew Cat. And you don't have to do what Sly says, but you get to know that if you don't do it, you're going to experience serious loss. You're going to lose. I'm going to tell you that. So you need to listen to what he tells you." And I just want to tell you, Sly, I'm going to miss you. I'm really going to miss you. One time he said to me when we were talking, just to show you his humility, he said, "Andrew, I'm glad I know you." Who am I?